locals. Some of the most interesting people that you're gonna find on the internet. For those of you who just joined, hi, welcome to the channel. A locale is essentially someone you could milk for lols. A very infamous example, someone you might know, someone you might not, is Tofiachu.
Mom, can you give me some money, please? Mom, can you give me some money, please? Stop f***ing around.
But today I'm gonna talk about someone with very unusual habits. Habits that I personally never even heard of. This person likes to wear diapers and soil them. He likes to roleplay as a child. And if you can't guess what it's about to build up to, I'll just spoil it for you. He likes to talk to children. Today, my friends, allow me to introduce to you the 20-year-old TikToker, Gabriel Gage, known as NovaOnline. Before I continue this video, of course, I have to throw out the disclaimer. Some of the parts in this video are going to be disgusting, but before I show you them, I will make sure to alert you beforehand. We're gonna go over predatory behavior and other disgusting things coming from Nova, so just be prepared. But anyways, let's get started to the beginning. From doing this research, it looks like Nova had always wanted to be an influencer of some sort. Very early on, Nova created content on his YouTube channel, The Phenomenal 991234. He's since changed the name to Magic Wizard, but that's really not relevant. The first video on his account was dated back to June 25th, 2016, meaning that Nova would be around 12 years old. And let me just go ahead and play the video for you. It's crazy how it all started with a compilation video. And here is his first face reveal on the channel.
Everyone, ladies, my name is Nick99, and finally I can post real videos to my new LG style phone. So today I have an amazing video for you today. Merry Christmas to all. So I'm going to be showing you Pokemon figures I got for Christmas.
We are looking at an excited kid on Christmas Day, reviewing his toys that he just got from Santa. It's so unedited and pure. The content that he created in the beginning was very innocent. Sure, there was a ton of spam posting with low quality content, which, by the way, that's gonna be a constant pattern you're gonna see. But he was just this stereotypical kid who had the dream of becoming a YouTuber.
Good morning, ladies. My name is Nick99, and I would just like to say thank you again. I've gotten over 100 views on my epic and epic card trick shots. I would just like to thank you for all the appreciation you've given me and my channel. I would also like to thank you for 50 subscribers. My next goal is 100. If you didn't know, my big goal is to get the silver YouTube play button. I highly doubt if I'll get the goal. Okay, guys, thank you guys for watching, and peace.
And I did the same shit too, I'm not gonna lie, but it was with Fortnite, and I wasn't 12, I was fucking 14.
Whoa! Let's fly one more time. Boom! Let's do a backflip.
And I was actually like crazy back then. I honestly could have gone pro. But by far, my favorite series of Nova's is his Just Dance series on his other YouTube account, which is now his main, the NovaOnline universe. Let me play you my favorite video of his. And if you look closely, you can actually see that he's hitting all the dance moves. And if you look at the results at the end, he hits 112 perfects out of 146 moves. Being an influencer, Nova, you had the potential of being a dancer. But it wouldn't be until he created a TikTok account, which really jump-started his career of being an influencer. And as I mentioned, the pattern of spam would continue for Nova. Like, it was cute because he was younger, but he's getting a little older now. For example, I would compare this to a baby shitting himself. It's cute and excusable, but when you're 16, it's not that cute anymore. And the oldest video on his main TikTok account that I found was this. And like, watching the video, I'm not sure if it's just me, but I genuinely don't understand what he meant by this. What the fuck do you mean? Like, are you trying to rush to help your mom? Are you nervous that your mom is calling you? I have no clue, Nova. He would continue to post these random, relatable, funny skits on TikTok. And yes, it's cringy as hell, but I would still consider it somewhat excusable for his age. Not really the type of content that I would watch though. I prefer more educational type. But at the end of the day, as long as you're not hurting anyone or doing anything you shouldn't be, then I guess it's fine. But out of all the things that I've seen on Nova's TikTok that I believed had the potential of reaching hundreds to thousands of views, what really blew him up was his food reviews.
Trying Ultra Watermelon Monster Energy. Oh, you can smell that watermelon. Oh yeah. Tastes just like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. Kinda looks like watermelon juice, and the smell just punches you with watermelon. 9 out of 10.
Nova saw this and immediately knew what he had to do. He continued to review food, but then he created a review that would blow up his TikTok. The Wingstop review.
Trying Wingstop for the first time. Cajun seasoned fries. Okay. Mildly spicy, but nothing that I can't bear. These are actually pretty decent. 8 out of 10. Mango habanero wings. Oh, wow. Okay, these are very, very spicy. Oh, wow. They're very spicy, but they're still pretty good. 7 out of 10. Dr. Pepper. Oh, it slaps. 10 out of 10. Lemon pepper wings. Lemon pepper wings are absolutely stunning. They're amazing. 9 out of 10. Garlic parmesan tenders. Really good. 8 out of 10.
I would consider these videos of his to be responsible for his notoriety on TikTok because these were the videos that exposed Nova's content to the different online communities. Before, he just had a niche following, but now because of the videos, it was expanding. This and the mix of his ego and other things that you wouldn't normally see from somebody on TikTok is what caused people to become interested by him. But now that he had this light on him, not only were people starting to uncover his strange habits, which I'll get into soon, but this attention started to get to his head. And let's be for real for just a second. I could almost guarantee you that the majority of the people who watched the video were not watching because they wanted to get insight on what to get next from Wingstop. I mean, let's take a look at the comments. Come on. Average Discord mod. Definitely not your first time. I whipped it out so fast. Come on. But Nova misinterpreted this attention, or maybe it was just him being delusional. I have no clue. But I don't think that he fully understood that people were not watching him for his reviews and his refined palate that he has. They were watching the videos because of Nova, and not in the cute, fun way either, but to make fun of him. Like he spam posts, and I sat down on this very chair for hours just looking at them. My brain rotted. I no longer have brain cells. But remember how I said strange behavior? Well, it turns out that he was caught fetishizing this word that you would normally see babies doing. This leads me to the next section of the video, age play. First, let's get our definitions correct with the two terms, age regression and age play. I can't believe that I'm even talking about this right now. I wanted to get this information firsthand, so I hopped in an age regression community on Reddit, and this is what I found. Age regression is your mind reverting back to that of a child. You're not pretending to be a child. Your mind is reverting to that of a child's mind. This should always be safe for work, and there are different reasons why someone might regress, and these reasons being because of stress, trauma, etc. But essentially, age regression is reverting to a point in their lives where they felt safer and less stressed out. And there's even a whole community as well where people just post their diapers. And this is new to me. I don't want to offend anyone because it looks like a real thing that even therapists recommend. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Now, age play in the simplest way possible is a fetish and a kick. You are role-playing as a child because you get sexually harassed from it. And this raises serious concerns on whether or not it's pedophilia behavior. But in my opinion, if it's two adults role-playing that are having I would personally consider that to be weird as hell. But seriously, if you're doing age play as a grown-ass adult, what the fuck are you doing? And the reason why I tell you this is because these are two very different things. But Nova claimed that what he was doing was age regression, not age play. Come to find out, and I'm shocked, it wasn't. And this is giving you my alert about the disclaimer that I made in the beginning of the video, because things are about to get nasty. Remember how I mentioned diapers? Well, Nova wore diapers, and he would post them. Ready to get jump scared? 3, 2, 1. This is his little diaper. Well, apparently not that little. His waist size is like 38 to 40. And as you can see, it was posted on an ABDL channel on Discord. And if you don't know what that means, it means adult baby diaper lover. Remember how I said he posted them? He showed them to and to give you a little more evidence to prove that this wasn't age regression, but a fact is, he followed this Twitter account named Mistress Mia. And I don't even want to talk about the post. It's just freaky ass, weird ass kinky shit. But look at this post. I'm gonna read it for you. Are you being a good ABDL baby for your mommy? Just stare and wear your diaper. Nova then replies, I love being a baby for my mistress, wearing my diapers and using them like a good baby should. This isn't age regression, it's a fetish. And I always say that actions speak louder than words, but not only is he showing it through his actions, he himself even acknowledged that it was a kink. Nova himself said there's nothing wrong with having a kink that isn't illegal. I thought that it wasn't a kink, Nova. By the way, he would post his little baby outfits a lot, and here are some of my favorites that Nova has put on. And if you couldn't guess, his age play thing would progress. Unsurprisingly, he was caught talking to mice. Well, in this case, I should say singing to mice. Allow me to show you.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
You did so good.
Aww.
First of all, let's give Nova a little round of applause. Beautiful performance. She was actually f***ing, by the way, and this wasn't some adult decoy that you're gonna find on Skeeter Jean. She was f***ing, and she was playing into this, just trying to expose Nova. Now again, just to prove that this isn't anything innocent, look what else he asked her.
Question, but how often do you masturbate?
His community found this out, and they had some questions to ask him. And I'm gonna read them out loud and try to replicate the voice of Nova, just so you could get a better understanding. This was his response. Program asks, yeah, taken out of context how you wanted to sleep in a voice chat with the 14-year-old. Asked the 14-year-old how often she masturbates. Nova finds the best excuse. They were being sexual towards me. What? Program replies, and you was being it back? Nova, again, exceptional response. They did it more. And that person in particular wasn't the only minor that he talked to. There were multiple, but still, he didn't consider himself to be a pred for this reason. I am not a pedo. It only happened 3 times. Newsflash. Oh, hold on. Newsflash, Nova, that's 1 times too many. And another excuse of his was, they act like she was 12. Am I missing something? He lives in Idaho. Like, he's very proud that he lives in Idaho. Maybe the age of consent is a little different over there. Let me go ahead and double check. Yeah, still 18, Nova. This is crazy behavior, and luckily, people were reporting it. And then to tell you what happened, let me go ahead and just give you some context. One of the safe places for Nova would be his church, and this is where the creation of one of his more viral videos would occur. Him reviewing another Monster flavor.
Trying Ultra Sunrise Monster Energy, and if you're wondering why I'm not at home, I'm at my church for Bible camp. We're just waiting to board a bus to go to Cusick. So, we're trying Ultra Sunrise Monster Energy in the morning before we go. It's 7:46 a.m. First impressions. Smells like orange juice. Alright, cheers. And that's kind of what it tastes like. Like, this tastes like orange juice with a hint of tangerines. It's actually pretty good. I'll give it an 8 out of 10 just because it's not as good as Ultra Blue.
And he even wore a binky around his neck and wore it when they were singing a church song.
So we pour out our praise, it's your breath.
This behavior was reported to his church by an account called Scoldger, and the church even responded to Scoldger, thanking him for letting him know. This then led to Nova being banned from his church, and here is his response. Well, haters, I hope you're f***ing happy. My church banned me. Fuck off, haters. I feel bad initially because church is supposed to be a place where everyone is welcome, not but that quickly went away once I remembered everything that I just told you about. If you were doing this shit and seriously expected to get 0 consequences from it, you're stupid. And to get some of this heat off of him, I guess you could say, he would call out other locals. Like I said before, Tofia Chew. They have beef, by the way. It kind of feels like the multiverses are colliding. And he would do this thing making mocktails. And I don't know how to explain this little mocktail thing that he was doing, but I'll just play the video.
That is shit. Welcome to a brand new episode of Fat BITCH disease, aka type 3 diabetes. Alright, so we're gonna start off this mocktail with a little bit of disrespect towards Mama Chew and Brother Chew, a hint of racism and then saying it's not racist, a touch of framing shit on MG and I to cover up what she did, and a touch of this up here. Let's take a moment to admire that this looks exactly like swamp water. Alright, and there you have it, Tofia's potion that she has tried. Let's try it out. Cheers, I'm gonna regret this.
Essentially, it was Nova bashing Tofia, but I guarantee 100% that after that video was done, he would still drink the concoction that he made. And Tofia would respond as well, but this video isn't about her. If you want to learn and understand her a little more, I made a video that you could go check. And he would call out another famous locale, Chris Chan, and he created a series called Christory where he went over different things that Chris Chan did on each day of the year. The reason why I bring this up is because this is ironic. Both of those locales that he talked about were caught doing weird and crazy shit, but some of the things that they did, Nova did as well. Like, how are you so unaware of your actions, Nova? Like, you do the exact shit. And this is where his ego really shines. You could really start to tell that he genuinely believes that he could do no wrong. And because of his shitty responses and shitty excuses, he would get a lot of hate from this, which entertained people even more because Nova would respond to the haters in a very special way. He made like 3 parts as well, doing the exact same shit. And let's just look at the comments. One of my favorite things to do on TikTok is just to see what other people are thinking. Are the haters immobile? Okay, that's enough. That's crazy work. And additionally, people would comment a lot about his weight because he is overweight. And this sparked his winter arc. And he would document all the times that he went to the gym and post it. But people would unfortunately still make fun of him because of his impeccable form that he has. And it's good for him, you know, that he's going to the gym. At least he's going. And I feel a little bad for saying this, but you can tell that he doesn't try. Like, sometimes you gotta be honest regardless of whether or not you're doing a good job. And I feel like he just goes to the gym just to say that he goes to the gym and thinking that this will somehow make the haters back off. Like when he was talking to the miner on Discord, I guess to show her that he's a strong man-baby hybrid, he sent her a picture of him on the treadmill. But if you look closely at the picture, it lasted for the span of 3 minutes. He has a lot of confidence in himself, which I could somewhat appreciate, but it's way too much, and I would consider it cockiness. His ego is one of the reasons why people make fun of him. Well, his main TikTok account, the NovaOnline universe, the place where I got most of those clips from, got hacked. Aww. And now we are left with TikToks that are just gonna stay on the internet forever. Unless that account gets banned, which I hardly doubt. This wasn't the end for Nova. No. You're mistaken. He switched onto another account, the_NovaOnline_universe. And there you're gonna see the same shit on his main account. Just really low quality content.
Quick question. Why do I look so much better clean shaven?
But anyways, as of recently, from what I've seen, he had a job at Subway and got fired because he made TikToks with his Subway shirt on, and since he overshares a lot of things on social media, it probably wasn't hard to find him and report him. And again, I can't help but feel a little bad, you know, he did ruin it for himself, and these are just the consequences of his pred behavior, but it's okay because whoever did this, he's out for revenge. He also had this little karaoke phase, and it's personally one of my favorites. Look at the lady behind him. You know she's pissed. And there is way more videos if you check his account of him singing in the exact same place. I genuinely don't understand how the bowling alley bar place thingy that he was at allowed it for so long. I've seen comments speculate that maybe he was the closing act just so people could get out. He still posts cringy content like I mentioned before, but I really just think that it's in Nova's favor if he just gets off of TikTok entirely. And I've seen people question on whether or not he has a mental disorder, and I know he has depression for a fact, but people question whether or not he has other mental disorders. I always say this, but I'm not gonna try to diagnose him. I'm just repeating what I've seen in different comments and communities. But I think that we could come to the conclusion of him needing help. Like him saying that it's not his fault for being attracted to kids. That's crazy, bro. And you need help. But before I end the video, I just want to throw out one of my little theories I have of what could potentially be in store for Nova. From what I've seen, Nova has always had this fascination with drinking. Like he tries to shotgun non-alcoholic drinks.
How not to shotgun. Part 1.
And even one of the videos, he put on Shots by LMFAO. It really seems like he's itching for the taste of the alcohol. And I bring this up because my theory is that we're gonna see the same situation with Joshua Block, aka World of T-Shirts.
Shot, 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 shot. Everybody!
He's almost drinking age, the big 21, and I hope this doesn't happen, but it's just a little observation that I have made. But yeah, this is Nova for you. He'll probably consider me a troll, but I already know what his response to this video is gonna be. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and maybe even subscribe. You guys already killed the goal of 10,000 subs by the end of November. You guys are crazy. It means the world to me. But let's try to go for a new goal. Maybe we could aim for 15,000 by the end of November? Am I crazy for saying that? And for the returning viewers, you could probably tell that I upgraded my setup. I'm no longer coming to you. Whoa, I'm no longer recording in shit quality. I have no one to thank but you guys, and you're helping this dream of mine, so thank you. Make sure to comment as well what you want to see next. But anyways, peace.
Yeah.